Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? Today I'm here to review Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. Now, I was asked to, I heard about the movie. I've been wanting to see it for a while. It's streaming on Paramount Plus, and I watched it Saturday with my buddy John. Uh, it's a lot of fun, because I remember seeing the original, the first Beavis and Butthead Do America at the theater. Back when we used to have the Village Cinema, it was the local theater, which closed down because we had a big multiplex in Tinseltown built like in 93, 94 that really killed everything. Um, yeah, I went down in like 97 or something like that. Or like whenever that James Bond movie Tomorrow, it became like a doll theater. Whenever that Tomorrow Never Dies or the second Pierce Brosnan James Bond movie came out, we saw it there at a packed house. Like a week or so later, it closed down. It was really weird because I wouldn't expect that at all, you know. Well, anyways, this involves Beavis and Butthead, and they want to go to they want to do like some science experiment, and basically Beavis Butthead was kicking Beavis in the nads. Well, that's what they say. They say things a certain way. I mean, it's their own suit their own character. It's a PG-13 rated movie. There's some profane stuff in it, but just PG-13, not R-rated. And then he was going to do some. They said, "What's your science experiment?" Well, it's kicking him in the. And then they end up destroying the whole place. And the judge said they went before the judge, and the judge said, "I'm the toughest judge in the land," and stuff like that. And then he said, "But I'm going to turn over a new leaf, and I want to give these guys the opportunity to send them like 8 weeks to space camp." And a whole bunch of stuff happened, and then they end up going in outer space. I don't want to give a whole lot away. And then they was a bunch of stuff. I don't want to get into it, but I mean it's really good. The government's after them again. Yeah, I really like this. A lot of fun. I mean, it goes by at a brisk pace. If you like Beavis and Butthead Do America, this is the same thing except they didn't have like Bruce Willis or Demi Moore. They had some familiar voice actors, but not as the caliber of that. Or like, it wasn't exactly movie theater caliber, but it was close. But it had that typical Mike Judge crude drawing in there. I mean, it stayed true. I mean, it could have benefited from more metal. The only thing they had Children from the Grave from Black Sabbath, which was really cool. It could have had a better metal soundtrack to it. I would give it that, but it's a fun movie. I give it like 8.5 out of 10. It's really good. Now, when I first found out about Beavis and Butthead, was with like most America. There was a time when whenever back in the early '90s, I got out of the army, and they were getting away from showing music videos so strange and having like regular programming. Well, they still showed music videos, But I remember my first experience with Beavis and Butthead. Well, I think they had that thing about the stapler before that. The guy with the stapler that became a thing for Office Space. I think that was in there first. I saw those clips first. And then they had something called Liquid TV on MTV, which had like different vignettes. And they had Frog Baseball, which introduced the world to Beavis and Butthead. Even though they don't play that, they're not allowed to play that anymore because it's animal cruelty. They were using a frog hitting it with a bat, even though it's just a cartoon, And that's what kind of gained their popularity. Then they had their own TV show. And they weren't allowed to say things like fire for a while. Fire, 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 fire. Boing, or what's that? I was reading that board to shirt. I am the great Cornholio. I wear TV. I need TV for my uncle. And that character was actually in the movie too, when he became that character. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, they had the show on, and they had like clips from music videos, and they would like critique them some. Like I said, they had a big budget movie. They were in a movie where the Airheads or something like that. I think I only saw it once, and that was a surprise to have them call in. Be somebody to call in. Then you pretty much didn't hear about King of that. You pretty much Mike Judge pretty much focus was King of the Hill, which ran a lot longer Beavis and Butthead, and then I think MTV brought like new episodes of Beavis and Butthead back, and now they said, and then this new thing with Beavis and Butthead and the movie, and then they said they might be bringing out new episodes to Paramount Plus. 'Cause I guess they team with MTV. I remember I had a Beavis and Butthead T-shirt. I remember I was at the local AM PM back down wearing my shirt, and this one guy said, "Hey man, I like your shirt." My dad said, "I can't believe that guy's like 40 years old liking their shirt." I mean, I thought it was funny. I mean, my dad hated that stuff. You know, my dad hated the show. He really did. It was just crazy. But it was a lot of fun. I had fun. So I hope you like this review, everybody. Like 8.5 out of 10 for Beavis and Butthead. Some of my history with Beavis and Butthead. So until next time, everybody, please take care of my legion.